Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fascist Ireland. Now today I think we're going to finish the war with Sweden and see if we can declare on Finland to have another front with the Soviets. So let's get started. I'm going to slow the time down to 3 and we're going to hit play. I think, where's this guy going? Let's get him to come and take that victory point. We only need a couple more, so we should be close to done with this. Got our advanced landing craft, that'll be good for later. It's 1941, so we're not ready for any new ship tech just yet. We can probably get a new naval doctrine. Let's see. I think I would rather have something like this. There we go. We still have military factories. I'm going to save those for our tanks once we get those going. This shouldn't be long now. Sweden should capitulate on the next victory point that we capture. Ooh, looks like Germany's doing some good work. We've got Leningrad. It might make the need to attack Finland pointless, but we shall see. And that should be it for Sweden. No? Surely they must be close. Where are they getting those extra points? Let's take the airport. That might be necessary. This guy's moving across there. What do they have left? Just this, it looks like. Just send everyone that we can on quick missions to get to these places. That way we just don't have to worry about it anymore. The war with Sweden's been far too easy. They've allowed me to do basic rushes through the whole thing without hardly any resistance. A small cutoff, but they're about to get themselves cut off by doing so, I believe. Particularly if we have this guy then go here. How's that guy? He's just following me along. There is resistance there. This guy should be able to reinforce and make sure that guy doesn't get entirely cut off. There we go. So he should have supply again. Something wild like this. This push here is probably not going to work. We're going to pull this guy probably over to here. Maybe we can get a nice little surround going. So he's going to get pushed back, most likely. Which province are these guys in? Okay, he's trying to unbox himself a little bit. But he should still be within it. This guy. do a ridiculous cleanup. So we can reassign the other guys. Very good. You're moving pretty quick. Not necessary. It'd be better if we had some decryption equipment. We'd figure out better what they're doing. Still having some supply issues. Let's not have them attack. This guy's gonna retreat, but we should be able to close these guys in if this surround works, which I know it will. Okay, maybe not no, but I would like it to. This might have actually worked out fine now. He'll probably get cut off, but if he can get into the capital before that happens, we're gonna be just fine. Probably heavily confused my men here. I don't think there's any more men in this circle. So I can probably do something like this. And this guy can clean up. This is just basically, you know, it's come down to this is over for them. We just need to get the last points. There's no way they win this. We far outnumber them. Okay, so that guy will get cut off. This guy. Just gonna push this forward. This guy might be able to push in here, I think. The enemy's going to be attrition. Not quite enough, so we'll wait on him. Give him some time. This guy just made the worst mistake of his life. Do something like that. Do that. I think I'm going to send this guy to clean up this region. We'll send this guy back up. We're going to lose this unit, which is fine. That'll happen with all these crazy pronged rushes. It's just part of the deal. Okay, so he's retreating, meaning that they're knocking him out. Okay, so he's defending. He's attacking. What is the solution here? Because they're going to be reinforced now. I don't particularly like that, but it's the way it's going to happen. I should be able to get this guy to come maybe around here. I'm going to have this guy take that and push on him. This guy is going to do something like that, hopefully. Clean that up. Those guys are finishing that. All is well. All is well. Besides losing this guy, that's unfortunate. And where he's just stuck there? Okay. Probably do something like this. I'm surprised they haven't capitulated, honestly. It just has to be down to Lou. No, I can't even say that. I'm not even going to try. I'd make such a mess of that. Let's get to there. These guys burst out a little bit. This guy should get cut off. Just keep them in these little pockets and we're going to be just fine. If we can get this guy to do a sneaky rush here, that could help. That's finished. That's just about done. So they'll reassign themselves to other lines, which is going to be great. This guy should clean the rest of this up. This shouldn't be too hard of a push to make any longer. I mean, I'm basically just wasting equipment there, because he will starve out. Oop, got pushed back there. That's fine. It says 4 divisions. It really doesn't need it. We just have the one guy, but that's micromanagement I don't necessarily feel like doing at the moment. And that should finish this guy, hopefully. You know, I really would have thought this would have happened a lot quicker. But we've met some blocks here that are not necessarily helping us out. And I'm not sure why this guy's not facing attrition. I would think he would be, as he is surrounded, and I don't know where he would be getting more resource points, but surely this must work now. He can't be getting any back. I mean, I can just have them do that at their leisure, but... Okay, so you do this. There we go. Great news. Sweden has capitulated. So now we're going to grab this army. Which is this army, I believe, correct? Yes. And we're going to give them a front line on Finland's border. Sweden still holds that, which is a bit strange. Must have been another unit there or something. And ideally, I should just be doing a naval invasion because all their points are in the south, but I figure if I can push through Russia as well, it would be pretty ideal. And as long as Finland does join the Comintern, which isn't necessarily likely, this will only take 25 days, so we'll have that ready almost immediately. I don't think Finland will even put up as much resistance as Sweden did, so we'll have them execute their orders at full speed, and they should all reassign back up there. This is going alright. We are making some progress. As you can see, this was the Russian border. We're pushing it a little bit. It's slow going, but I think it's the right plan. One division sitting on our capital still. That's good. We need resources. What do we need here? We need more oil. We always need more oil. Okay. So Italy has decided to join us on this border. I think they anticipate the war just like we do, so that should go fairly quickly. I don't think we should leave this little spot uncleaned up. That doesn't really make sense to do. So we'll have him do that, and then he'll reassign himself. We might actually get the war goal before our men are in place. Alright, good. We got our Great War Tank. I'm going to go heavy. And then get to heavy 2s. Probably switch through to medium. It's just less research that way. I like the medium for decent speed and decent attack. The light tanks are ideal for encirclements, but it's one of those things where if you can pull it off, it's great. But a lot of the time, they're not going to have the strength to keep pushing if they do get into any conflicts. So all the dockyards and things we got from Sweden will probably get smashed up. I'm not really planning on doing much repression there. I don't think that it's going to be worth it as much as it is for France. Not that that's going particularly well either. As we can see. I thought the cavalry would have done more, but it hasn't exactly worked out as I thought it would. Okay, it's us threatening Finland. We've got, what, about halfway there. I still don't want to assign these military factories. I think that most of them are going to go into tanks once I start doing it, but I don't want to start building Great War tanks by any means. It's not necessary to do. I'm just going to save it till the technology is there. Let's see here. We've got surpluses of most equipment. I could probably do more infantry division training, but our manpower is pretty low, and I don't want to risk more. I think the fight with Russia is going to take quite some time. It usually does. We usually get to about where I put this line, and then they'll capitulate, but you never quite know. Japan is getting the tar beaten out of them by the Russians, which isn't good. And the Chinese. So Japan doesn't seem like they're going to be that good of an ally at this point. Huh. I didn't know that was... Japan took that for some reason. Not exactly vital to anything, but at least it's a start. Alright. Still have a few days on that justification. Feeling good about it, though. I think this will certainly help with the Soviet war once we get this going. I am excited to get those tanks up and running, because I think it's going to allow us to cut off big chunks of the Soviets without really having to do the slog and lose so much manpower. Alright, here we go. We're going to go ahead and declare war right away. Alright, yep. They joined the Soviet Union. This plan should be executing. Should it not? Yeah, it is. We just haven't encountered any fighting yet. Alright, if we can get you down. We know Helsinki's defended. Well, actually, let's go something like that. Grab the ports. Just come along here. Grab as many ports as we can. I'll click on the port. There we go. So these guys should be pushing in. Yes, and they are. They should be aggressively pushing. It's just probably low infrastructure and slow going through there. So, at the worst, we basically end up with a line like this. We don't take Finland, but we do distract a bunch of Soviets to come defend Finland, so they'll be off the main line, so we'll be able to push easier through here. Or they might draw them over from Japan, which then gives Japan a chance to basically get its act together. I don't exactly want to upgrade my manpower laws, because it's going to be... It's going to hurt pretty bad, honestly, if we go up to service by requirement. Because then we're going to have extra training time, our factory output's going to be lower, construction speed. I don't think I'm willing to do that just yet. But we are about to get our Fighter 2s, which will be good. Armor effort's complete. Let's get equipment effort 3. It might not be a bad idea, instead, to have this guy just draw a line to here. And then that would cut off all these people. I think that's probably better for the moment, because we know Helsinki is defended. I think we could call Germany in on this one. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Unless they're already involved. Okay. That is fair. Got our Fighter 2s. So it's 41 still. Maybe I will get carrier bomber, naval guys. Those are pretty powerful. In ship-to-ship combat, you can really destroy them if you have a ton of naval bombers on the carriers. You want to have a good balance, though. Because if you can have air superiority over it, then they can't bomb you, and it's just sort of one of those things where you need a good mix, but the naval bombers are really powerful. About to get our decryption. It's going to be good. We're going to have less question marks on the front line. We're going to know more what we're dealing with. Looks like they took Leningrad back. I'm not too much of a fan of that. But it is starting to get towards winter, which means it's going to be some pretty rough fighting. But hopefully this little push here works out, and then I can just split off this whole area and start pushing south. It is going to wonk up my line here, but I think it'll probably be worth it. Now, I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like the AI of the units just doesn't push when it really should. It sort of ignores potential opportunity. Because we can cut off those ports, and then we're just set. Nothing we gotta worry about. And this is gonna be a massive surround. It's gonna be a huge chunk of territory, but it's not exactly good fighting territory, so we'll have to see how it goes. What do we got here? Norway wants to send us some dudes. You know what? Sure, that's probably alright. I can take some Norwegians on. Where are they at? Right here? Let's go ahead and throw them into this army.